DC, what's up? It's your boy SoCal right here, aka the most hated Ram fan in this bitch. So it's time for that hate week. Come a little late. It's alright though, because you know what? Like everyone else seems to say, or seems to have, you got no hate for each other, seems like. Seems like that may be true, because, you know, we don't ever see each other too much. So let's get into this, I guess. We got both teams 1-1. Rams, like I said before, lost as a favorite, won as an underdog. And in this game, we're going as another underdog in our own house. I believe the betting odds are like 1.5 points they're giving, I guess they're giving the Rams or whatever. Not too much on the betting, but it's like 1.5 is the spread. So, with that being said, I like being the underdog because you know what? Kind of pumps up the Rams. I know we always beat Seattle at home. That's nothing to be, you know, gloating over or to depend on. But you know what? It is our house, and we do play hard at home. And I know Mac Main, you were talking about how, you know, you're not scared and you don't think we can do what we gotta do to get this win. I think you're wrong. You guys didn't show up to play when you played against Pittsburgh. You guys beat the fuck out of the Niners last week. And I think this week you're going to get a run for your money. Yeah, you got Le'Veon Bell coming back. The beast is going to get unleashed. But I don't expect him to get a fast start. He's going to get a slow start. I consider Marshawn Lynch a far better running back than Le'Veon Bell this season. And we held him to, 70-something yards? Yeah. Like I said, I don't see Le'Veon Bell doing too much. We're going to have to stop that run game if we want to get this win. And we're going to have to force Big Ben to beat us through the air. Now, we all know you guys can score, and you guys can score fast. Whether or not our defense is going to be able to keep up, that's going to be the big test. This is one of the big tests on the season that I marked off in my calendar. This one and the Green Bay Packers, we got you guys the first 5 games of the season. Pittsburgh and Green Bay Packers. And those are 2 big tests that I want to see if my Rams defense can live up to that and be able to take down these top caliber teams, because you ain't lied there, man. Your offense is top tier. Where as far as the Rams offense, we lack that, or hasn't been proven. Our O-line has to show up. Our O-line looked terrible in Washington. Foles couldn't get nothing off. So yeah, our O-line has to fucking show up. And if it doesn't show up, at least show up for 30 minutes of the game. Give us half of the game with our O-line. Maybe we could do something with it. I'm not too sure, but bottom line, our O-line has to show up. We can't depend on our defense again and again to win the games for us, even though defenses do win championships. So yeah, we can't let that shit happen. Both ends of the field, both ends of the ball got to be in sync in order to get this win. Like Nate 24/7 said, I'm thinking 4 sacks too. Mike Tomlin was praising Aaron Donald for the hard work that he's accomplished, and best believe they're game planning for him. So with that being said, your offense is gonna show out as usual. Antonio Brown, beast. You got Wheaton out there. Heath Miller, I believe, is going to be the main factor of your offense. Boy's been on fire. He's doing his thing, and in fantasy, you know, he's a good player to have. So I think Heath Miller is going to get that touchdown, maybe 2 for you guys, if you guys are able to. If we're able to hold you, hopefully you won't get more than fucking 2 touchdowns, but there's no saying that we can. Yeah, man, Heath Miller's going to be your wild card right there. I expect us to go heavy on Antonio Brown, make sure he don't get shit. Wheaton, boy, can get unleashed too. But as far as your run game, I don't see that happening at all. Everyone's hyped up on Bell coming back, so D'Angelo Williams probably will be in the back end of it, and you're probably going to let Bell run the show. And against a defense like the Rams, I don't see him coming up to a hot start. Not this week. Maybe next week, but not this week. So So yeah, man. Like I said, there's really not too much to hate about. I mean, my team needs to win this game. We got the Cardinals that are going 2-0. They're playing the Niners next week. That's going to be a good game. I don't know who's going to win that game, but they are in Arizona. And everyone's giving the favor to Arizona. So if Arizona does come out the winner in that book, that's 3-0. And we cannot afford to be 1-2. Or if the Niners end up winning, they'll be 2-1. Cards will be 2-1. And the Rams are going to be stuck at 1-2. Fuck no. No way. No way. It cannot happen. It cannot fucking happen. So this is why this is an imperative win for my Rams. We need to get this win at home. We need to set the record straight that the Rams are that team that everyone's been talking about this offseason with the addition of Nick Foles, with the addition of Todd Gurley. Hopefully he plays this week. But we need to prove it. We need to prove it, and I believe my team will. We play tough at home. I don't know if we're wearing throwbacks at home, but if we're wearing throwbacks, watch out. We play that much harder in throwbacks. Nothing else really to say. Like I said, I caught Jeffy Poo. I caught his video and I caught Mac Main's video. That's the only ones I know of. They don't have too much hate, so I'm not going to bring too much hate. I just hope my team can go out there and can keep up with your offense. Plain and simple. We're missing Brian Quick. I hate fucking Jared Cook. Kenny Britt, I guess, doing his job. Tavon Austin's trying. Our running game is... At home, our running game is cool. If Gurley don't play, then, Trey Mason and Benny Cunningham. But Benny and the Rams can probably get it done. I think our running game can get established. If we get the running game established, we can get that passing going. That's all we need. Running game needs to be established. We need to find those holes on that Pittsburgh defense. We need to hit those gaps in order to win this game. That's the number one thing. Ain't no special teams play is gonna fucking help us here. This isn't Seattle. We need to find a way to run that ball and open up the passing game. Because our defense is great. We all know that, but eventually Big Ben and company will find a way to get through. And when they find a way to get through, it's gonna be a long fucking day. Hopefully that won't happen. 4 sacks on Big Ben. Defense is gonna show out. In fantasy, they're gonna have a killer fucking game. I'm thinking 10 plus points in fantasy for the Rams defense. But we're keeping this kind of long here. We're going on 7 minutes. But before I go, I want the Reverend, or so-called Reverend, I believe, they say he's a Reverend. But, I believe it's Daniel chapter 8, verses 3-4. I'll read it for you. Then I lifted my gaze and looked, and behold, a ram which had 2 horns was standing in front of the canal. Now the 2 horns were long, but one was longer than the other, with the longer one coming up last. For I saw the ram butting westward, northward, and southward, and no other beast could stand before him, nor was there anyone to rescue from his power. But he did as he pleased and magnified himself. And verse 4 goes on to talk about, describes the powers given to the ram, enabling the ram to dominate the nations. No beast could withstand the ram, and no one was able to rescue peoples from him. He could do as he pleased. In the process, the kings became arrogant, magnifying themselves. Kind of like what you're doing, Mac Man. You're magnifying your offense. You're magnifying your defense. You're scared, man. You're scared. In the back of your mind, you know that this could end up in a loss for you, just like you had to the Patriots, because you guys were fucking shitty against them. And you're in for a fight. You're in for a fight. And when you look up ram in the Bible, it means exalted strength. When you think of exalted strength and ram, it kind of adds up with our defense, because our defense is strong, boy. One of the strongest in the NFL right now. And all this bullshit with you guys fucking wanting to go for 2 on every fucking touchdown ain't gonna fly. It ain't gonna fucking fly. But this is no hate week. We ain't got no hate for you. I already told you. The Rams historically own you. Yeah, the last time we met up, you guys shut us out. And yeah, you guys did fucking beat us in the Super Bowl. You guys got what counted. That's cool. But you know what? None of that shit's gonna help. This is the now. And the Rams got something to prove. Week 2 was a big time fucking fluke. And we're gonna show everyone that motherfucker the Rams are here because we are capable of beating these fucking good teams. We did it last year where we lost to the shitty teams and we fucking beat the shit out of the good teams. Remember Denver, Emmanuel Sanders, when he got cracked by fucking McLeod, or I think it was McLeod. Yeah, he got taken out the fucking game. We played tough. Best believe your receivers are gonna take some fucking hits. And Antonio Brown, I believe, is kind of questionable already. I believe. Wait, might be a mistake. Anyway, if they're not, they're going brute strength, homie. Exalt his strength. Remember that. Exalt his strength. We're going to show you. But anyway, this is SoCal with the No Hate Week. Hey, Jeffy Pooh, get ready to get that crow, boy. And when you do crow, make sure to pronounce yourself as Jeffy Pooh, not Bruin Steel. All right then, Mac man. You heard what I had to say? There's No Hate Week. May the best team win. But we at home, and you ain't doing that 2-point conversion shit on us. Fuck that noise. Like I said, good luck. Salute to you guys. May the best team win, like I said before. And like I said all the time, it's Ram side is how I ride. Horns up. They stay up.
Horns up, huh?
Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say.